Argos is beginning to thrive, and you are learning more about the bounties that the land offers. The time has come to build a palace that will serve as the staff around which the scattered people of Greece will gather. It is also time to begin collecting taxes from your people to help pay for the services that your city provides. Up on Mount Olympus, the tribunal of the river gods has just come to order.
We have come to a decision in this dispute,
The head of the tribunal announced.
and though both parties presented convincing cases, we have no choice but to award Argos to Hera, wife of Zeus. Sorry, Poseidon.
As Hera jumped up and down in glee, Poseidon's brow furrowed and his face became stormy. Under his breath, he vowed that if he couldn't have Argos, no one could. You might have to turn to Hera's husband for protection from the ruler of the sea.
Okay, so
I'm Hermes. Worship me, and some of your citizens will taste my speed.
so this is where Poseidon is going to start swinging his dick around and get involved. Very annoying, because our food is going to be a bit screwed, to say the least. So hopefully someone will start selling food so we can rely a little bit less on fish. As you can see, even this figure, it just doesn't work properly a lot of the time. So what we're going to do anyway is, for this one, I'm going to kind of do the same. We're at a point now where I can afford another plot. You're going to go down like that. Oops. No, that's wrong. No, yeah, that is right, because I'm doing it differently. So, so I'm gonna have a second plot now, just so we have a second granary. We do have a bit of dead space down in the middle, but we can put a monument or something in here that'll make it look a bit pretty, I suppose. Won't be the end of the world. This is a nice way of doing it as well, because you do have a bit more kind of stockpile of materials at least. No, not that. Do it like that. We'll get that hooked in like so. And, oh, we do have avenues now. Even better. So we do need to finish this road around, and we will put in a couple of small avenues here. And ironic enough, every time I do this mission, this adventure, what I do is my original, founders of the city, the people who worked really hard to get it set up and running and stuff like that, I completely ignore them. And build these ones properly, and when these ones are built properly, tear out everything here and rebuild all that. It's a funny way of doing it. It's like, yeah, thank you for suffering through the difficult start. I really appreciate everything that you've done, but no thanks. We're gonna focus on these new people here. These are more important. It's a great way of doing it. So we'll go ahead and get all of the normal infrastructure set up. We do have taxes now, so I will set that up. And as I said, I don't do any upgrades to these other than to charge them in taxes. I am, after all, not a monster. They do still have to pay their own way. And again, these are just going to be plopped down randomly for now, so we can get some form of money off of them. And we will hit play. Okay, I didn't even check the missions. So what is it? 640 people in 10 minutes, so that's fine. 48 slabs of marble and 12 jugs of olive oil. Masonry shop. Do we have marble? Oh, we actually do have marble here. Even better. So what we can do is we can build a monument to Zeus, and hopefully then Zeus will keep Poseidon away. So we've currently no way to get sculpture or wood, so it's not something we can do right now, but we can start doing that. I won't bother building them at the moment until we have someone that we can sell the marble to, otherwise they'll just be sitting there. That's rather annoying, but oh well. So instead what we'll focus on doing is setting up other stuff so we can get more people in, and as a result get money out of taxes. So we'll go ahead and set up a couple of these. I'll pause it so they don't collapse while I'm building them, and we'll get oops, these here. Now for some reason my brain has just decided to go completely balls to the wall, and I haven't taken into account any form of future planning, because now these are just like plopped right in the middle of an area that I might want to build in. But I've already built them, and money is difficult to come by on this one, so I am just going to leave it as such and do absolutely nothing about it for the time being. So we'll just chuck that in there, and then we'll connect this up like so. We are in debt again, as with the last one. If people offer me money, I'm going to refuse it. Tributes and gifts are fine. Gifts of materials and gifts of money if it's just at a random point. But if I'm in debt and people are offering a helping hand, I'm going to decline it. Because I like to, if I get myself into trouble, I want to be able to get myself out of trouble. So we'll get that on the go. What I'll do for now is I will turn off the, oh, not the olives, the olive press. Don't need those to be done yet. And we can go ahead and get helping hand now. Get some of these in. These are cheaper to build than the other ones, so we'll do that. Helping hand, no. We are quite badly in debt in this one, considering we have very little in terms of income. We have a happiness monument for some fucking reason. I wouldn't be happy living here. And what we'll actually do is we'll increase the taxes as well slightly. Just so we can kind of get ourselves out of this hole that we have put ourselves into. If you go too long without getting yourself out of debt, you then can't pay people's wages, and then people get very unhappy and then eventually do leave. So we don't want that to happen. We have cut it close, but hopefully we'll be okay with this. Yes, I know, thank you. I'll be okay. So, we'll just let this run for a second. I'm just going to mute my mic for 2 seconds. Don't worry, you will have me back soon. Now, as I said, you have me back. I've returned. I've got myself a nice fresh beer. What dictator doesn't like a little beer while ruining everybody's lives? It's a pretty good way of thinking about it. So these people are growing. No, we don't want the helping hand. We really should, because we can only get a maximum of 720 out of this. On top of our 1,000, we're doing pretty good. One of these isn't even going the right way. That's great. So we'll block him in to make sure he actually goes the right way and collects taxes off of people. And because of that, it's only 100 and something we're missing out on. It's 0. Oh well, we're in here now. You can see here our popularity is starting to go down. If it drops too far, no one will move into the town, and you're in pretty much a death spiral at that point. It's extremely difficult to get out of. So we do want the we want these traders to show up pretty quickly, and thankfully here they come. We want to spend very little money for the next while, and we just want to slowly build up our space. Unfortunately, they are running all the way over there with these olives. I don't really have the money to spend, but I am going to spend it. But I don't want the olives going in there. Olives, no. Olives, no. Okay, perfect. They'll get out and then bounce back and dump them in there. Right side, here we go. We have a little bit of money coming in now, finally. Is there another trader behind? No, that's unfortunate.
My advice to you is get married. If you find a good wife, you will be happy.
No, I don't want money. We are going to be coming up to a year anniversary of our debt soon, which is a problem. On the right side, price just went up for fleece again, so that's quite nice. So we're making even more money off of our fleece. Oh yeah, the price had went up before. I was calculating that off of it still being 60, but it went up to 64, I think it was, or something. And now it's up to 69. anyway, I really appreciate all of the help that you're giving me, good sir, or offering me, I should say. But I just don't want it. I just don't want it. Yeah, death anniversary. So this is the problem that you can run into. Even though we're close enough to getting out of it. If I had realised our taxes were not being collected on this case, we actually would have been out of it. Bit unfortunate that I didn't notice that, but we should be okay. As I said, it's mainly you do not want to get into one of these death spirals. It causes huge amounts of problems very, very quickly. So we'll start getting some olive oil squashed, I suppose, because again we'll be able to upgrade these houses. Oh, we actually need fleece for these. That's fine. We can do that. We'll pop down fleece. But we have, what's the upgrade order? Culture, fleece. I think it's culture, olive oil. So we'd actually have to put in more culture here instead. But we'll worry about that in a bit. At least we have olive oil for the next trader we might have. And as you can see, the next place we're going for is actually going to be a colony. So we're going to want, if say for example I finished all 3 of these and all I had is 131 in money here in what, drachmas, that's all I would have going to build the colony, which is not good. And here comes Poseidon. There he is there.
You have made me your enemy, and I shall make the sea your enemy too.
Great. So this is a problem because at the moment our only source of food is the fisheries, and he's going to come in and turn off all the fisheries, which is bad enough as it is, but he's also going to destroy them. And we don't really have an awful lot of money to fix that, really, you know. So it's gonna be piss poor for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, there goes one. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We destroyed one. Who was that? That was Zeus. There goes two. There goes the third. Yep. Although Zeus is here, he won't actually help us, which is fantastic. We just have to suffer. At least to the best of my knowledge. Oh, there we go. Right, so now they're all off. They can't go catch any more fish while they are off, which is a huge pain in the ring. So we'll put these back down anyway for when they do pop up, because as I said, food is always going to be difficult. It will put us in a little bit of debt, but we do need to have them.